Hi everyone, and today my partner Lenin and I are going to talk about some of the most developed countries in the world. Do you know that there is a country in Asia where the average expectancy of life is about 81 years? In addition to this, quality medical care and higher education? Well, this is South Korea. Another country that is considered a developed country is Luxembourg, and some of the virtues that this country have is reduction of the wage gap between men and women, a smallest population, and high per capita income per year. The purpose of today's presentation is to detail it and illustrate the well-done activities in these countries to be considered as a developed country. Well, in this part of the presentation, I like to talk about its economy of South Korea. Let's start by talking about that it is the fourth largest GDP in Asia and the third largest in the world. South Korea is known for its rise from one of the world's poorest countries to a high-income developed country in just a few generations. Let's now move on to education. In this country, education is one of their priorities, so that receives a large investment and allocates funds to send the best students to study in the United States, China or Europe. It's important to say that teachers are trying to integrate ICT into their classes. That's why almost 3 million students study online from home thanks to the cyber home system. Finally, we need to look at its technology industry. South Korea's commitment in innovation has allowed the emergence of important advances in 8 areas of activity, like electric vehicles, robotics, new materials, biohealth sector, and others. And now my partner Lenin is going to talk about Luxembourg.
Continue with the exposition. My name is Lenin Cárdenas. I am going to talk about Luxembourg. Luxembourg, the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, is also not simply Luxembourg. It's a Western European country whose official language is Luxembourgish. Luxembourg City is one of the four official capitals of the European Union. It is one of the founding members of the European Union. Despite its low population, one of the lowest in Europe, is considered the most happiest and most developed countries in the world. According to USARAI data from various countries around the world, the average salary in Luxembourg is among the highest at 68,600 per year Luxembourg. Luxembourg is the top 10 in 195 countries ranking of the healthcare quality, an increase from last year's ranking. Examples such as Luxembourg shows that there are correlations between the happiness of the population and developed countries, which translate into a low crime, trust in the government, and many others. That is why all countries should aspire to follow in Luxembourg for the step to become a developed country. Conclusions.
Well,
As
to conclude about South Korea, three of the main indicators that made this country a developed country is its economy, education, and technology industry, because of the rise among other countries. In my personal opinion, I strongly believe that countries in South America that are in process of development should take South Korea as a reference to grow up as a nation. Now, Lenin, please, Luxembourg conclusions.
in the evaluation conclusions, the Human Development Index is an important indicator, but it is complemented by other indicators. The quality of life of people depends on great social, economic, and political structure. Developed countries have post-industrial economies with service sector that contribute more to the nation than the industrial sector. And the final message, the most developed countries offer the best living conditions and human development with higher salaries, projection of a longer and healthier life, education, and universal access to health. Definitely an example to follow for countries in development. This is all my conclusions and the exposition. Thanks.
Thanks, Jorge.